they launched off the starting line and she fought against the US runner for first place, she clipped a hurdle, and then she slammed into a second, and by that point, there was no redeeming herself. Jasmine Camacho Quinn had lost any hope of bringing Olympic glory to Puerto Rico. People had told her that she wasn't good enough to beat the US runners, and maybe that was true. But people only said that because she kind of was a US runner. After all, Jasmine was born in South Carolina. She grew up outside of Puerto Rico and she didn't even speak Spanish. So in the lead up to the 2016 Rio Olympics, Jasmine shocked a lot of people when she decided to honor her mother's family heritage and compete for Puerto Rico instead of the US. People said that Jasmine wasn't Puerto Rican enough. But it wasn't just Puerto Ricans who were upset with Jasmine. Some Americans felt like she had betrayed the US, claiming that she was only competing for Puerto Rico because she wasn't competitive enough to qualify for the US team. After all, at the 2016 Games, the US had the fastest women hurdlers in the world, with Brianna Rollins, Nia Ali, and Christy Caslin dominating the podium, taking home the gold, silver, and bronze respectively. The world record in women's hurdles was also held by US hurdler Kendra Harrison at the time. So it is true that Jasmine might not have even made it that far in 2016 if she hadn't been competing for Puerto Rico. As her nationality was being questioned, Jasmine started to feel like she wasn't accepted anywhere. And that was when Jasmine started receiving messages from the Puerto Ricans. She started anxiously opening each message, preparing herself to justify her decision to strangers online. But as she opened each message, she realized she hadn't let down Puerto Rico at all. The messages were overflowing with support, love, and pride. They were thanking her for representing their flag on the world stage, regardless of her failure in the semi-finals. Jasmine couldn't help but feel an overwhelming sense of hope and optimism, and she certainly didn't want to let that trust in her go to waste. Over the next few years, Jasmine continued improving on her personal best, and 5 years later, as she ran in the semi-finals once again at the Tokyo Olympics, her hard work was clearly paying off. She destroyed the entire field and bolted to the finish line in a time of 12.26. Her fight wasn't over just yet. She still had to run in the finals, but she had smashed through the Olympic record and set one of the fastest times in the history of women's hurdles. Her time was only 0.06 of a second slower than the world record, held by US runner Kendra Harrison. So, as Jasmine lined up at the starting line in the finals and she looked at the runner to her left, she couldn't help but feel a little nervous.
And there's the world record holder.
Jasmine tried to stay focused, and then
Camacho, Quinn and Harrison are going at it. Now the Puerto Rican is pulling away. It's gold for Puerto Rico for the very first time.